Going to keep waiting to see what happens next, and we are expecting fireworks in October. What is up, guys? Norris Digital Assets coming at you with another video, another update. So I want to thank all the subscribers so far. Thank you for subscribing. Thanks for the likes. Thank you for the comments. It is not the easiest thing in the world starting a brand new channel from 0 subscribers. So we've made some pretty nice ground over the last month. I think about a month ago I had 0 subscribers. So hey, you know, making some gains, but thank you to everyone who has watched the videos so far. I'm gonna keep putting out content. If there's a coin you want me to take a look at, comment below what you might want me to take a look at, and I'm just gonna keep putting out videos like I've been doing already. So that's what we're looking forward to. The plan of this channel overall, is to basically do a macro swing trade. So you buy in during this bear cycle that we just had. We're coming into this bull run. When we get this bull run, the plan is to, for me anyways, to each his own. There's tons of different strategies that work, but for me anyways, is to sell a number of my positions towards the end of the bull run before the bear cycle is coming and accumulate more during the next bear cycle. I am big on dollar cost averaging. I think dollar cost averaging is a great technique, whereas trying to time the market will definitely hurt you. Unless you get lucky, but you're gonna get bit trying to time the market. So subscribe below. Down here in the corner is my logo. It is a watermark. You can click my logo and subscribe that way, or click subscribe below. Same difference. And let's get into the chart let's take a look at CKB here. So CKB, I had been talking about completing this handle and making that move up. Well, I guess the day that the handle was being completed, which is the green candle here, I guess the day the handle was completed on CKB, Bitcoin took a huge dump and dropped down $9,000 within a couple hours. Any movement that large, I'm definitely leaning towards manipulation by large investors, financial institutions, hedge fund type investors, because holders obviously weren't dropping the price. There was an article that came out that was the title of the article was that holders weren't the one dropping the price, and it's like someone in the comments said, well, no shit, the holders aren't the ones that were tanking the price. They're holding. How would they tank the price? They're holding it. They aren't selling. So that was kind of an interesting article that was floating around online. But yeah, at the end of the day, they definitely some sort of manipulation, and then accumulating more bags for those institutions or for whoever was buying, because that dip got bought up extremely quick, and it did on most cryptos, and that's how you have, these are just wicks, and they're not actual candle bodies. You just have these wicks. At any rate, CKB is still looking fine. You have, at this point in time, you still have the ability to come up and complete this handle and make those moves. It's just like I've been saying in the last videos lately, is that a lot of this depends on Bitcoin and Ethereum and what they do. Bitcoin, I said in a video recently, I may have said it before the crash, I'd have to look back, but Bitcoin can go down to 36,000, still be healthy. We're still in a bull market, and then the dip is bought up, it comes back up into this 45,000 range where it's at now, and still be healthy. And that whole time it happens in the crypto market. It's very volatile, but overall we're looking pretty good. We can still complete this handle. We'll see what happens over the next few days. If you take a look on the 4-hourly though, to get a tighter look on what's going on with CKB, so obviously there is the crash. So what I'm hoping for here for CKB is this here. If you're on the 4-hourly time frame on something like this, if you're going to get the 20 EMA, which is the green line, and the 55 is the red, if you're going to get the 20 to come over the 55, if the 20 comes down and the 55, the red line, is scooping up, let's color that one. So if that were to happen and the green comes through and the red, that right there is what you can call a death cross on the 4 hourly. That it's a sign of prices to continue to drop and price capitulating, not consolidating, capitulating downwards. But what we are hoping to see here on CKB is you already have this curvature out of the green line, out of the 20 EMA, you already have this curvature that's starting to flatten out. If you can get these to flatten out and kind of just stay sideways, overlapping each other, and then Bitcoin can straighten itself out in the next few days, by this weekend, it can start to, we don't expect Bitcoin to come down. If it does, 43,000, it's going to get bought up at 43,000 real quick and come back up to that 45, 46 level. So a little bit of consolidation with Bitcoin. But we are hoping, since we are in a bull market overall we are in a bull market. We are hoping for these two lines to basically overlap each other, kind of ride through here overlapped, sort of like what we have here. See, as you can see, the 20 was coming down. So instead of an actual death cross, it did cross it and it came below it a little bit, but they never got too separated. You got a tight gap between the lines here. So the 20 is coming down, and then since we are in a bull market, and this is the 4 hourly, this is, if we come back to here, this is just August 25th. You get this you get them overlapped around August 27th. So not too long ago, but we are in a bull market. So they stayed mostly overlapped, gap stays tight, and then you get that price action. That one big candle brings it back over, and you get this buy signal right here. So that was a buy signal. So we're hoping to avoid that here. Let's see what the rest of the market does. Let's avoid any death cross right here. Just a couple candles, just a couple green candles will get these flattened out, and it could get that green line to possibly flatten out and start to curve up. This is on the 4 hourly, so we're much more zoomed in on the daily, like I was showing you, and get the red to kind of stay flat there, and then you'll get that sort of movement. That's what we're hoping for. Just have to wait and see with CKB. CKB is still healthy. Also, one other thing to point out is on the 4 hourly, on the 4 hour, when you have this down here in the gutter, the stochastic RSI down here in the gutter, this is oversold conditions. This is oversold conditions, and it is possibly an indicator that the momentum will reverse to the other side, and there will be some buying, and the price will start to head up slightly. But at least this is a sign on the 4 hourly of a momentum reversal, so that's good. We definitely want to get rid of all this down here. We want to move on from this. Those happen. I mean, those definitely happen. I mean, I could show you also, if I go to total 2 here, this is going to be all cryptos minus Bitcoin, but let's go to the daily. And for example, this is on the daily time frame, and this is what we see. All cryptos besides Bitcoin. We were reaching, if you see here, look at this trend line here. We were hit on the altcoin market, every coin but Bitcoin. We hit the all-time high, and boom, right when we hit the all-time high, giant red candle come down. You get a heavy, heavy resistance at that all-time level. But all you really have, just looking on the daily, I mean, you have finding support on the 55, which is healthy, and it was shot right back up. That's healthy. The candle we're printing right now, we didn't even wick down to it again, so we've tested it. We came up healthy. But take a look, you just have those 2 wicks of that flash crash. Look at the kind of stuff we've had in the past. I mean, here's one. We have a little bit in here, but look at this here. We weren't even close to the end of this bull run before that bear cycle came in April-ish, or May for the altcoins. It just depends which coin, which specific coin you're talking about. But, you know, we had all this here. We had this, but, you know, we had after this here, look at how much gains we still had. And this was later. Look how long this bull run was, all the way back down to here. So all the way back down to late 2020. Another thing to take a look at here, guys, is if we head over to nervos.org. This was just released today, September 8th, 2021. Just released today, and it's basically just a recap of what happened in August. So pretty cool article that they put together here, and you can look through everything. You can look through they kind of break it down separately here, and then down here in other news, there is basically a summarization of what happened in August, and then as you come down here, Trailblazer updates, and you have them trailblazing around the world in different areas of the world, India, Korea, Russia. We got a lot in China down here. We got a lot going on in China, and just trying to increase that footprint. So take a look at nervos.org if you would like to look through here. A lot of these links are hyperlinks that you can click and read more about. I'm not going to go through it all, obviously. This video would turn into about an hour long, but yeah, you can click through a lot of these hyperlinks and do more research on Nervos if you'd like. You know, right now, there's not much else to say. This isn't too big of a deal. And we're just going to keep waiting to see what happens next. And we are expecting fireworks in October. That's it for this video, guys. We'll see you next time.